What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be having a look at a 4-pack smart dimmer combo here. So this was sent to us from GHome Smart, which is an Amazon vendor. Much appreciated. Thanks for sending that out for me to share with everybody here today. So let's start by looking at the box here, guys. So stated right here, it works with Alexa, works with Google Assistant, app and voice controlled. It is a 4-pack like I mentioned, rated for 4 amps. On the side here, easy setup, install smart switch, download the app, add the smart switch to the app, and you're good to go. And there's a QR code. We'll look at that in a moment. We'll get that app downloaded. And on the back side here, input 120 volts, output 120 volts, Wi-Fi 2.4 gigahertz only. So you're only able to use 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi, and operating temperature -10 to 40 degrees Celsius. Very cool. So why don't we get everything that's in the box laid out on the bench, and then I'm going to get these installed and fire them up. All right, guys, we got everything that was in the box on the bench for us to take a look at. So let's start with the paperwork. So this little pull-out pamphlet right here is just reviewing how to connect the smart switch to Alexa on the one side, and then right here it's how to connect it to Google Assistant. So we'll fold that up, put it aside. We have the main manual right here. We'll pull out. Now, it is stating right here it's not compatible with 3-way switches. There's your wiring diagram. On the other side, we've got parameters, how to reset the switch, and warnings and precautions. All right, now I thought this was pretty cool, guys. It's giving us 4 sheets of labels here to label the wires before we remove the old switches, just to keep everything organized. We've got 4 little packets here with morettes, machine screws to install the switches, and also the machine screws for the switch covers. Cool. And we also got switch covers as well. These ones actually don't require the machine screws because they're the clip-on style. So that's cool, guys. That was everything that was included there. Let's have a look at the switches here. Actually, I thought they were going to be deeper than this, so that's not bad. They're decently shallow. Got your wires coming out the back there. Nice. Feels like they're decent. So they do have some safety features built into the switch here. They advertise 750 degrees Celsius fire resistant shell, increased heat dissipation area, overload protection, and surge protection. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to install 2, maybe 3 of these smart switches, and then we'll come back and have a look at how to pair them to the app. So we're going to need to download that app, and all we need to do for that, guys, is scan that QR code right there. So we'll do that right now, like so. And there we go. It's going to take you to the GoSun app. You're going to want to download that, set up an account, sign in, and that's where we'll come back and have a look at how to get these switches paired to the app and how to use them. We got 2 of the smart dimmer switches installed. We got one right there that's going to control the dining room light, and then I've got another one installed in the living room which controls those 2 pot lights right there. I've already got the one in the living room paired to the app. That was super simple. The install was super simple. For these guys, I'll leave the wiring diagram that was included on the screen right now, and it's very easy to follow, very easy to install. I had no issues. So I figured what I'll do right now, guys, is kind of review how to pair this switch to the app. I've already done it, like I said, to the one in the living room, very easy. So you're going to want to download the GoSun app, which I've previously done before installing these, and you're going to go in there, sign in, register an account, all that good stuff. And then you'll get to the home screen here, and you can see where I have living room there. And let's go back to the living room lights. We'll give you a little look here, and I'm going to hit that power switch on the app, and you can see we can turn them off, and we can turn them on. I can actually click on it, and we can dim them down to 1% all the way up to 100%. So very easy to use. Now let's get this one hooked up here, guys. So we'll get out of there, and you're going to hit that plus symbol in the upper right hand corner. There we go, and you're going to select whatever you're adding. I like to do it manually, so we're going to do a Wi-Fi switch. So I did mention this earlier, and it does say it here again. You're going to have to be using 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi for these to work, and you're filling your internet information below. So let's hit next, and we're going to reset device. We're going to follow the instructions on the screen here. We're going to press power button for 5 seconds, and then it's going to start blinking green. There we go. You can see it blinking right there. And then we're going to continue on, confirm, and next. And there's the switch right there. We're going to hit add. And right now it's being added, and we're just going to let it do its thing. And if it's successful, it's going to let us know it's successful. If not, then we're going to try again. So this does take, I don't know, it took about 30-40 seconds. Now there we go. It was pretty quick there. Added successfully. Hit done. And there we go. Go straight into the dimmer controls. And you can see we're able to dim it, brighten it up. I'm able to change a lot of information here, device information. We can have an offline notification if our Wi-Fi goes out and we're not able to control this switch remotely. We'll get a notification. I don't have that set up, but I am going to change the name here to dining room. Confirm. We're going to get out of there, out of there, out of there, and then you can see dining room, living room. We can hit on and off, and it's good. All right, guys, before we wrap this one up, just going to have a look at some of the settings that are offered in the app here. So we'll go back into the dining room switch, and we've already had a look at the dimmer here, the brightness levels from 100% all the way down to 1%, just with the sliding of the bar there. Now down below here, we've got our power button, bottom left, on and off. We've got our schedule, so we'll hit that, and if you want to add in a schedule to turn your lights on or off at a certain time on a certain day, maybe you're away on vacation or something, you would do that there. You can see all the time listed there. You got your days of the week listed below that. You can tag it, name it, whatever you need it, and then you can get a notification once that has happened. So if your lights were set to turn on at a certain time and they do turn on successfully, you would get that notification once it happens. And then right here you would switch it to whether you want them to turn on or off at that time. All right, let's get out of there. That's pretty self-explanatory. Now moving over, we've got timer. So the timer here, guys, is exactly what it is. If you want to set, let's say, a 5-minute timer, scroll to 5 minutes, hit confirm, and now you can see the delay light off countdown right there. So I'm going to turn that off because I don't need it. But if you it's a nice thing, maybe you're leaving the house and you want the lights on for a few minutes before you leave, you can do that. Or if you're got one of these switches in your kids' room and you want to give them whatever 15-20 minutes to read a book or something while in bed, then lights are out and the lights would automatically go out there. So I thought that's pretty cool. And then we got our settings icon there, brightness settings listed right there. You've got your power on status setting listed there, and light mode. So there's your light mode right there. Well, we're going to leave it at that for right now. If you like this video, make sure you hit a big thumbs up. If you want to get some more info on these dimmer smart switches, or even grab some for yourself, check out the links down below in the description. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you head out. And remember, don't be a stranger. We'll see you on the next one. See ya.